I would like to talk about responsibility. This is lesson number 2 from the Shiva Ladiva School of Life. So, we just had a horrible school shooting in Texas, USA. And two things I would like to address. First of all, the shooter. The shooter had a history of abusing animals, according to witnesses who had gone to school with him and are very familiar with his behavior. So we have to really pay attention to those signs. If you observe a child at any stage of learning that is abusive towards animals, that is a red light, that there is something wrong with how the person treats others. No animal deserves to be abused, and no human being deserves to be abused. A person who abuses an animal will eventually abuse people, probably in some way. And there's no excuse for abusing animals, and there's no excuse for abusing people, no matter what mental health issues or what social circumstances you have. On top of which, the person came from a background that was very difficult, a mother that was a drug addict, and he didn't really have parental figure. So that's always a red light as well. It doesn't matter if a person comes from a single mother or single father family, two fathers, two mothers, whatever family structure, there has to be a person, an adult. Dogs live in a pack and they look towards a figure that guides them. Otherwise, they're very confused. We can learn this from dogs. They're looking for the pack leader. It doesn't matter to them if it's a man or a woman and the age or anything else about them. It has to be somebody who can guide them and lead them in a way that is comprehensive and makes sense. Something that makes sense. The person who's leading the pack has to lead the pack in a way that is logical. Otherwise, the dog won't follow him. If you give contradictory instructions and you're not clear, there's a problem. Number 2 is the way the shooting went on for an hour, more than an hour, and I'm wondering why the parents actually relied on the police to stop the shooting, and they did not do this. The police did not act to stop the shooting immediately. 1 hour is way too long, and that's how so many children got killed, and 2 teachers and 19 children were murdered because the shooting went on for an hour. So never depend on other people to do the job that you are supposed to do. Never depend on others to, never defer responsibility.